My
My
body
body
is wonderful.
healthy.
My body is powerful. We live in our body every single day, and it's what we put on at any point in our life. And if you can't feel happy with what you're putting on every day, then you're not going to be happy with yourself. I feel like there's a lot of expectations of what my body is supposed to look like from social media, even though it's just very unrealistic. And so I think that of all my identities, that's the one that's affected most. Right now I see my body as something that carries me, that holds me, who I am. At my age, I guess I'm like young and my body's really healthy, and it's a body of an athlete, and I feel like my body is very, I don't know, it's very like physical identity with my body. I was doing a lot of sports. I've always been doing a lot of sports, and so my relationship has always just been I'm always hungry, and I always like to eat. I love eating. I love eating. But I would definitely notice that, like, while I would be stuffing my face, there'd be a lot of girls who'd be like pick at their food or like eat half of it, and so I really started noticing that happening in high school. I've always been frustrated with that image that everybody feels like they have to meet some sort of like goal or standard that will make them acceptable, have an acceptable body type in the society we live in. And I don't know, it just always made me feel that I guess I felt lucky that I was doing sports and I didn't have to worry about it as much, just because I really enjoy eating food and I don't want to give that up. But that's always been my biggest issue with body image, the expectations around it. When I was 12, I did a backpacking trip of all girls. And it was a really, really powerful experience because my body was something that could carry me, something that could carry my whole life on my back, carry all the food I needed, and I could go really far distances. And when I got to our campsite, I would need to eat. I would be absolutely starving. Everybody in the group would be starving. We'd all eat. It was like you didn't have to think about it because you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of yourself. And it's just this, from then on, I've always had this relationship with my body has always been this, it's always been that my body is something that I need to take care of so it can take care of me. Like my body is strong, my body is powerful, it can do a lot of things for me, but in order for that to happen, I need to not be worried so much about what will happen if I gain a lot of muscle in certain parts of my body, if I eat this or if I eat that. And like the part that really hurts me about what kind of bodies people are expected to have in our society is like around adolescent girls as they're just growing, because they're so subject to insecurities that come from social media. And that's a lot of what this program of backpacking taught me about, was like realizing the power that you had and not what everybody else says you should have. And I feel like if somebody dictates how your body is useful or how a girl's body is useful, what it's good for, and this idea of it's only being good for how it looks or how other people see it or how it should look, like if somebody dictates that, then those young girls or myself can never realize the full potential of what their body can do, like the capabilities that they have with their bodies. Even people who aren't athletes, their body is still something that is powerful and something that lives and breathes and works for that person. So if somebody dictates that your body is only useful for its looks, then nobody can figure out how powerful it actually can be.